What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place where we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
What up, Zozo?
Send it, boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2.
Episode 1, season 2.
Episode 1, season 2. Also, 101.
101.
I don't know what I'm going to call it. Should I do just episode 1, season 2?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cool.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see what he does.
We'll have a new next episode 100. We'll have to do another special thing.
Yeah.
We had a rowdy one. Our last one was pretty rowdy, so this
Yeah.
one we kept it kind of chill.
Real chill.
Kept it chill. We talk about some stuff.
I don't even know what we talk about. I just wrote numbers down. That's probably where I'll have to do editing. So,
Yeah.
But check it out. It's a shorty. So,
Yeah, we talk a little bit about stuff.
I don't remember.
I don't know what we talked about either.
For real.
We talk about something.
We just did this, fools.
We
just.
I
did
tried
this.
bringing up a Kevin Hart movie. I didn't know the title.
Kevin
We
Hart
talked
movie,
about
bang.
Hellraiser.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's Kevin Hart movie reviews.
There's
It's
something
really
else
good.
in there.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Oh, we discovered a new Wikipedia too.
Intergalactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it a new Wikipedia?
Or is it just a Wikipedia clone?
It's a clone.
Enzo got banned from another thing.
No, I didn't.
No,
Not
He's
since
banned
last
from
time.
he's banned from Wikipedia.
he still was using it. I was like, you should be using. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
We're
We're
all
probably
fu-
just gonna
we're-
use Wikipedia.
Yeah, we're all trapped in the system. This probably won't be on Rumble.
Oh shit.
Yeah, check it out. See what we talk about because we don't fucking remember it. Yeah.
Make sure you check out the YouTube page, Secret Hideout Podcast, Rumble, Secret Hideout Podcast, TikTok, Secret Hideout Podcast, Instagram, Secret Hideout Podcast. Like, subscribe, and share. Episode 101.
101.
Yeah, we got that shit. Another take 2 on this
Take
bitch.
2 because Jim
Yeah.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
hard R and everything.
Yeah.
Not even 1 minute in. Oh,
That's
man.
amazing.
I feel responsible for that one. Oh. You guys got any pop culture today? I got a little bit. I got some stuff that we briefly discussed last week and then some new stuff too. You got anything? Want to pop into that shit?
I don't know if I have anything,
I'll pop in.
honestly.
I watched a very mediocre movie.
Oops, no one's there. You said you watched a what?
A very mediocre movie
Oh,
with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg.
okay.
Yeah.
What's
pretty
that? What's that? Tell us about that.
It's Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. I forget the title. I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. But it's basically like Kevin Hart is he's like a stay-at-home dad, and Mark Wahlberg is like his buddy, and I don't know. It wasn't that good, but
Yeah, it sounds great.
no, it was absolutely terrible. What I was gonna say though is I find it weird that like stand-up comedians are not as funny in movies.
Was it Me Time?
It might have been that, yeah.
Yeah.
Me Time.
So this is a new 2022 comedy. That's funny because actually there's like a lot of talk of the fact that there isn't any good comedies coming out right now.
Yeah.
And like no one's like taking risks.
Right.
Or how was this? Was this not good?
I mean, it was okay, like I said, but I just felt like it wasn't that funny. Like Kevin Hart is just not as funny as an actor as he is like a comedian. There was one part in the beginning when his daughter was like, or he was like talking to his daughter about something, and his daughter said something. He was something about like a penis, and he was like, "You can have that later on in life if you want it, if you decide," or something like that. Like he said
put
that to
some
his
shit in
daughter.
there.
That was it though. That was the only thing I saw that was woke. But the rest of it was fine. He just I didn't think it was as funny as like his stand-ups.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got what's his name too? Andrew Santino from this might be all right. I fuck with Andrew Santino too. He's from Lil Dicky. What's that show
Oh,
called?
the redhead dude?
Alan,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the redhead guy?
Yeah. He's a stand up too.
Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't watch it again, but
That's cool. I watched fucking speaking of dumpster fires, I watched Jurassic Park's final edition.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Oh,
I was
dude,
thinking about watching that tonight.
dude, it's
I
fucked.
I have no high hopes
It's
for it at all. Like, actually, I didn't even care about it when
no, me neither.
it's just free now.
If you have Peacock,
I got Peacock.
yeah, Peacock's cool.
what is it?
I just got Peacock for this, so I was actually kind of pissed about that. Like, I knew it sucked, but they took the suck to a whole new level on this, and it kind of ruined some like of your favorite characters.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
What is it
like-
called? Final edition?
What are you talking about?
You just said Jurassic Park Final Edition.
It's like the
World Dominion or
yeah,
something.
it's
or
Jurassic World.
Dominion.
Yeah, it's the newest Jurassic Park. It just came out.
Jurassic World, bro, not Park. It's worldwide now.
Mm.
It's
Worldwide.
I'll tell you. Spoiler alert: the bad guys aren't even the dinosaurs.
It's the humans.
Are they ever?
Kind of. Well, no.
It's the company.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
IGN or whatever. IGN.
But like in
Is that
the
it?
in the first one, yeah, it is the
Or
company.
am I thinking of the Ninja Turtles?
No, you're right. I think.
No, but isn't IGN Ninja Turtles or something like that? Something like Gen.
Like from Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, it's
I
IGN
know.
or something. Or
It sounds.
look
like
up,
Jurassic
type
Park.
in Secret of the Ooze real quick, Enzo.
Not Secret of the Ooze. It's
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, Secret of
Yeah.
the Ooze. Which is the one we liked when we were kids.
not
It's
the
really
better
bad,
of the
yeah.
two.
No, I want to find the company. What's the company in Ninja Turtles? Okay.
I got you. Hold up.
What's the company in Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze that made the ooze?
TGRI.
TGRI.
IGN might be Jurassic Park.
That might be Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
No, so actually, with
Anyway.
you saying that, it is still it's. But now it's actually the only cool part about it is it's like a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, they started that with Jurassic World.
The second Jurassic World, which I'd never seen,
I didn't like it.
and it was very important to see for this movie too.
Okay.
I had no idea.
I don't
who-
remember what happened.
There's a clone in it. There's a clone.
I know. Did you see
girl.
the original Jurassic World?
Yeah,
Chris Pratt.
yeah. That one's pretty.
Oh,
good.
there is a clone.
It's actually not good at all. But
kid,
yeah.
right?
I guess
The kid's a clone.
The
That's
kid's
right.
a
I have no.
clone.
I don't remember Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic
too.
World. You mean?
Jurassic World
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, it's a dumpster fire. You're gonna love it. It's almost a bad movie. It seems like it's like a parody.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Dude, they
don't
take
they?
Alan Grant and they fucking make him a bitch.
Oh, that's
They
what they do.
make
Why
him
do they
a
keep doing that?
bitch.
They're what's it called? Emasculating?
Emasculation. Yeah.
They're emasculating everybody.
They do it to Alan Grant and it pisses me off.
What do they make him?
It
Like,
pissed Rachel off. Rachel was like, I don't like what they did to Alan Grant. They just made him like this stupid male that's in love with the other doctor. And
she's like smarter, more capable, and da, da,
yeah,
da.
he's just like dumb and he's still digging up dinosaurs, even though dinosaurs are ruling the world. He's just like this stupid
Yeah.
buffoon. They Luke Skywalker him.
Yeah, he's digging up dinosaurs, and
Yeah.
we know they're not even real
Yeah.
now.
Now I especially think that this movie does not do a good job of convincing. This is some other bullshit. They had him in the fucking winter. What are the dinosaurs? How would the dinosaurs live in the winter? Explain that to me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did dinosaurs not have winter?
No, not man-made ones in Costa Rica.
Motherfucker saying it to me like I don't believe in these things
I
anymore.
understand
Okay,
that, but this is a movie.
I don't.
I mean, we talk about fucking Lord of the Rings and like the lore of it. The dinosaurs wouldn't be in the fucking. They wouldn't be in the cold.
What aren't they cold blooded?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
see a
they're
lot of
lizards, though.
snakes and lizards in the cold?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
I don't hang out in nature
You
that
don't.
much, man. Especially when
No,
it's
you don't.
cold out. I ain't
There ain't
gonna
no,
stay inside.
they're not running that. They're running next to mammals. There's reasons why mammals are mammals. I don't even remember this. Is this the new one?
Yeah.
I don't even
It's not what you
remember
watched.
this.
Oh, that guy got fucked up.
I swear to God, I don't remember this. They should just show. It's about a bunch of bugs. that are fucking up the crops. And it's like a pharmaceutical company that's doing it to destroy all the other crops. The message is kind of based, to be honest, but it's just executed horribly.
How's Malcolm in it?
Kind of okay.
Okay.
Like,
sorry.
he's still pissed. Look at
Oh, they turned him into a bird, huh? Had him turned into birds.
I might not have watched this movie.
Did you fall asleep halfway
Is this
through
the
it?
new one?
Yeah, this is it. 2022 Jurassic World Dominion. Well, to be fair, you said Jurassic Park Final Edition, so I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yo, Jim fell asleep like 25 minutes in.
Jim saw
bro.
like the preview.
He's like,
of
that
this,
movie,
that's it.
that movie sucked.
He watched something completely different with Rachel and fell asleep
Yeah,
in the previews.
they turned Alan Grant into a bitch. They had him, he digging up dinosaurs. It's like the beginning of the
It's
movie.
about bugs. There's
Like,
not
they're,
one bug in that whole trailer.
Introducing him again.
Dude, the bugs are the bad guys. It's like these giant bugs. That's the thing. They don't show one bug.
No, there's
It's
not
probably
one bug
supposed
in
to be
here.
a
But
surprise.
it does say
and you're just
genetically
ruining
engineered
it for
swarm of
everyone.
No, it's
But
terrible.
I'm gonna go home and watch it now.
It's terrible. Don't go home and watch it.
all right.
They're just gonna do this though to every.
They have a
franchise
cartoon. They have like a
we
cartoon
like.
series. It ain't that bad.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah, it's like for kids though. We watched a bunch of it before.
Do you tell your kids that these are real? How do you handle that?
I don't really. We don't really fuck with dinosaurs.
No?
No. Yeah, we don't. They don't really care about dinosaurs.
What do they like?
We did show them Jurassic Park when they were like 2 and 5.
Yeah. No, we
Forever
actually watched
traumatized.
Jurassic Park. I think last winter,
Mm.
last spring.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
but
just don't really give a fuck about dinosaurs.
Rachel watched the whole movie. Said it sucked. I don't know if I saw the whole movie after watching that trailer, but they make Alan Grant a bitch. And that shit pissed me off. Because Alan Grant was like, he was like the badass. Didn't care. Like, he didn't care that Malcolm was, well, maybe a little bit cared that Malcolm was hitting on his girl, but like, was like, you know, whatever. And now he's like this, has pictures of her hanging up still, like all weird and shit. Like when she comes into his trailer, he has like grab pictures of her, like,
That's weird.
and he's like, you know, stumbling around his
Well,
trailer.
Yeah, what's going on? She was like married and had a kid.
Yeah, he talks about that. He's like, oh, could have been my kid.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Are the kids in it at all? The original kids?
No, but I think the guy who gives the can to Ned,
Okay.
is it Ned?
Yeah.
He gives the can to Ned. That guy is the actual Dennis.
Dennis.
Why is it Ned? Why does Ned sound right?
I don't know.
Dennis, though. That guy is the bad guy.
Okay.
Because the can makes a like an Easter egg appearance.
The shaving cream can?
Which he never got because dude got fucking mowed up by
The spitting one.
spitting ones. So I don't even know how, unless he had someone else do it, I guess. If that's the case.
Well, yeah, part 2, they go back in and capture a bunch of the dinosaurs.
With the, not with the shaving cream can. They just go in like,
They need it.
they assault them.
They
they go in
They,
with-
they hunt them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I saw this trailer and I was like, this looks stupid. It's just like,
Too much
it's like-
dinosaurs, too.
It looks
Really?
like Jane,
Compared
like,
to the other ones?
it's like Mission Impossible with dinosaurs
It's
running
not,
around.
though. I don't. It's fucking not even this movie. This trailer is not what the movie I just watched. It doesn't even show the locust.
Yeah, it's like too big, man. Like I don't want Jurassic World, man. I want Jurassic
No.
Park. Like,
You don't need to see the dinosaurs all the time either. That's the part of Jurassic Park that was cool. Was like they teased, they gave you a little bit of the dinosaur.
When you saw it, it was scary.
This whole movie's just dinosaur, and it looks fake as fuck the whole time.
Yeah, it's just
And you would expect better because it's fucking, you know.
Technology's improved.
Yeah.
And
It's like, do they watch this and think that this is probably gonna rival, or they just make this quick because it's easy to
it's
do?
the second one. They find a formula that works
It's the third one.
and they replicate it as best they can just to make money.
I wanted to like Chris Pratt in it. Didn't like Chris Pratt at all.
No.
No, I just didn't like any of it. I wanted to like that chick. It's all like they all looked soap opera. They're all like made up too well the whole time.
Yeah, they all look too good.
Yeah. Like Alan Grant's like wearing the same thing he was wearing
In the last
in
one,
the original one. And so is the girl. Like she shows up like dressed in the exact same outfit. We're like, dude, we remember who she is. Like, you don't have to be like, we're not stupid. Like, we get who that is. It's dumb. It's fucked up.
Well, he was in the third one.
That movie's good.
Alan Grant was in the third one.
Yeah,
You know, and so was she.
exactly.
She's on the phone.
Just for a second.
A couple. She got a couple scenes.
Does she?
Yeah, but it's like she's at her house. This thing in my headphones is annoying.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
same stuff. That's
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't think I just been watching.
You can take the headphone off.
I've been watching. Dude, I fucking feel like we watched something. We've been watching Sons of Anarchy.
That show's so dumb.
It's
So
not that bad,
stupid.
dude. It's like, it's cool because it's like, it's like over the top,
Allison and Eric watch that shit.
but
Thought
it's
it was
like,
so stupid.
I
I mean, it's FX, so it does get like a little raw.
yeah, it's raw. Like it's raw.
FX does make good shows.
It feels like classic TV. That's why I like it. You know,
Sure. Yeah, it's just something about it. Just rubs me the wrong way. Just even watching this trailer Enzo has up.
you guys saw Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that this week.
Have you never? You've never watched Breaking Bad?
I've watched like part of season 1, part of season 2, and then I just walked in while it was like later on in the season. But yeah, saw some of that when the guy comes back from El Paso from the traumatic experience in El Paso. You know what I'm talking about?
okay.
With the turtle in the head. No,
Oh wait, that's like season. What season is that?
I don't know, but
3?
that's really where I was watching the other day.
Wait, you haven't watched it all through?
No.
Why?
I started watching it. I got like 2
It's like-
seasons in. I thought it was cool, but then
It's like top 5 fucking best TV shows
know.
ever made.
And it's
bro.
only 5 seasons.
I think it was because when I started, Stranger Things 4 came out, so I stopped watching that and started watching Stranger Things 4.
I don't think
All
the
right, well, it's like leagues above Stranger Things.
Yeah, I
Like,
probably should
was
watch
the
it.
It's like
movie.
leagues
The
above it.
movie was bad though, wasn't it?
Movies, I don't ever. I tell people who've never watched Breaking Bad, I tell them not to watch the movie.
You watched it though, right?
Yeah,
It
El
was
Camino.
bad.
It's really stupid.
Yeah.
It like ruins a bunch of shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I've been watching Picard.
Picard.
Picard?
Picard.
Yeah.
Picard. You know what that is, Jim?
No.
From Jean-Luc Picard, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got his own like series.
Is it good?
It is good. I'm watching season 2. I mean, you gotta like Star Trek to enjoy it. You know, but it's okay. Here's the thing about all because they got all these new, like Paramount has all these new Star Trek shows coming out or out right now. And like they got like a show called Strange New Worlds, which is the captain before Captain Kirk. So it's Captain Pike, who was in the movies,
The newer movies.
the new movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the captain before
Is
Kirk.
it with the guy from the new movies?
No.
No, it's a new
No,
character.
yeah, different. Okay, so like it's interesting. So when Star Trek first came out, when did Star Trek come out? Like 67 or something like that?
It says
Six-
87 for
No,
the Next Generation.
Next Generation came out 87. 66.
1966.
Okay, so it came out in 66. Right. And what happened was they put out a pilot episode that you can still watch, and it's like all black and white and shit. And the original episode, the pilot episode, it's not Captain Kirk. He's not in it. right? Like William Shatner's not in it. It's Captain Pike, and it's like really, if you're into Star Trek, if you watch this like pilot episode, it's really weird. It's really different, but they use Captain Pike, and it was like a different actor and everything, and he didn't test that good. Like the pilot episode didn't
Yeah.
like
Didn't
audience,
generate much heat.
yeah, like didn't do it. Like they didn't do it, and so when they came back, that's when they hired William Shatner to play Captain Kirk, and they changed a bunch of shit on it. But that stuck, that whole thing stuck with like, oh, this was the captain before Kirk and everything like that. But so, anyways, Paramount has all these different shows coming out. They got this the Captain Pike one. They got Picard. They got Discovery, which is like the time period before Kirk and Pike. And the thing about it is, so Star Trek was always woke. All right.
Okay.
Like it always was. It always like touched, like Star Trek was the first TV show to ever have a interracial kiss between a white person and a black person on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they always broke that boundary, and they're always like that society is like a socialist society. Like, they don't have money and
Yeah.
everything's like free and shit,
Mhm.
So it's always been like that. And that's like what kind of made it cool for like forever, was that it was doing that shit, and it was touching on social issues,
Progressive.
mainly progressive social
Yeah.
issues, but throughout its whole run in like the 60s, and then when Next Generation came out in the 80s, and so on. Like it was always touching on social issues, and that's what kind of made it unique. It was like, nerdy, and it was touching on social issues. And not a lot of shows were doing that. But now when I'm watching these ones like Picard and everything, and while I enjoy it because I'm a Star Trek nerd, but it sucks because it's all like, it's like, oh, like conservatives are bad. Like it gives you those like conservatives are bad, and they touch on like ICE and like immigration,
In Star Trek?
Yeah, they always have. They always have.
Well,
Okay.
because
Right.
they've always been.
But now,
it's always been some sort of like. It's been fucking. What's it called?
I just explained it.
They're getting no, but they're trying to make you
Propaganda? propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's. I mean,
but
it was
but now,
66 release is what it was.
yeah,
So right before the moon mission.
but now, watching it though, and I'm seeing all this shit. It's like, ugh, come on, because it's like it's not unique anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not doing anything different now. They're just doing what every other show is doing, which is, that's the problem with shows right now. Is every show is they're just making it all propaganda and fucking social, touching on social issues. So now when I'm watching Star Trek, it's like you guys aren't doing anything new anymore.
Yeah.
You're just doing what everyone else did or is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of
Because they started it.
sucks.
They started. Damn commies.
Fucking
Damn commies.
I know, man. It's been happening for a while.
I watched that Pizzagate thing, and that was one of those for sure that just fucking dunks on conservatives
Yeah.
poorly. It's just bad. The movie's shot cool. It has potential, but it's like it has a potential for like an indie flick feel.
Yeah.
But it's just like the jokes and the whatever, however their punches at conservatism is just like wrong. It's just wrong.
Well, that's
Like,
on purpose.
Yeah, I know. They show like I don't know. They show the guy pulling the gun on the crowd.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like there's a bunch of people I work with that honestly think that's what a conservative is.
Yeah. So to them, they might watch
You
this
know.
Pizzagate thing and just fucking die
And-
laughing.
No,
and-
they'd get like scared or something.
Oh yeah, well they die laughing and then get that like that
Yeah.
review said like but this
is
could
Jake.
be real.
They're having bad
Yeah,
dreams
This is
about
Jake.
this.
Yeah, it might be him.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. But look at
It might be Enzo.
got you guys thinking that it's, you know what I'm saying? Like they
Oh, don't try to say
no,
that.
they got
Yeah,
it so
with
good.
that
They've
shit.
done it so
Yeah, see,
good.
they got you guys turning on me.
Yeah, bro.
They got
No,
you
not
guys turning on me.
but they have the picture of what a conservative is to the point where you can't even like
Can you take that off? It's creeping me out.
picture of Joe.
Oh Lord. You think that we fear you now?
No, I'm not saying me, but like for example, like we show a YouTube thing of a dude in his house like shooting his own guns on his own property, and now it's to the point where it's like, wow, this is risky and like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But it's like actually our Second
Because it
Amendment.
is risky. It's our Second Amendment, but
Yeah.
we still live in a society where now that is risky, and it's getting riskier.
Nowadays, yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
look, you can't even use PayPal anymore, bro.
No, I know.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
insane,
Like
yeah.
that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna lock you out.
Yep.
Do you think that that's coming?
Soon you're not gonna be able to go to your bank.
I think that is coming for sure. I think
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's gonna be social credit,
Social
score.
credit score. Yep.
like fucking free fall.
China. They already
What,
have it.
Black Mirror?
Yeah,
It's a good one. It's with the chick from Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're so good at convincing.
Right.
Nosedive is what it's
Nosedive,
called.
yeah, free fall.
Yeah, I
Nosedive.
got you.
Close.
Yeah. It's
Close.
the first episode of the second season, Black Mirror.
They're releasing a new.
It's kind of like that right now.
What is? Yeah,
It's
it's
like
happening.
that.
It's
Like-
happening. It's already in China. They already have social credit score.
Yeah, it's here too, though. I mean, we just call it a credit score. We just do all the social aspects of it.
Yeah, but
Like, we
that's,
still
you
rank
know,
ourselves by, views and likes and.
Yeah, but it's gonna get like
It's like, oh, did you donate to the Trump campaign?
it's gonna
Your
get
social
like
credit score's
nosedive
down.
though. Yeah, like where
Where-
it's gonna get checked.
Yeah.
Your personality is gonna get
Mhm.
depending on if you buy a house or not.
How many times you
Like, what did you post
Like,
on
do you thi-
Facebook last week?
Yeah. Do you think if you they're looking at like what you're buying and stuff too? If you
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, yeah, obviously because that's why
Yeah.
Enzo.
What you're buying?
Yeah.
I didn't buy anything. It was because I had set up a store. You see what I'm saying? The store had PayPal as the payment processor. So they're like, oh, what is this store? Does it vibe with our values or whatever? Like if you put a survival knife, for example, like let's say you want to sell a survival knife on Facebook, you can't because they see it as like a dangerous weapon as opposed to something that you would use to like,
Now, I guess this is the age-old debate, but isn't that okay?
isn't what okay?
Like, why can't PayPal do that? Like,
They can.
like it's
They can.
it's
I mean,
kind
I think
of
it's
our
well, it's like
fault.
discrimination.
but-
I
yeah,
mean,
I think it's discrimination.
yeah,
but technically, yes, they can.
yeah,
it's their company, they're a private company, but
yeah.
you
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So like, you should find the place that you could sell the knife.
The problem's
And
going to be
promote
is when
that
you can't
instead of
find a
promoting-
place.
Yeah,
You can't find a
You
place.
can't find the place.
It's not that it's not like you're promoting a knife. I'm just saying that they look at it as if it's a violent weapon, as opposed to saying like, oh, this person has a hunting sword.
That's the
or
problem
something.
with like the left and like being in favor of like big corporations now. All of a sudden, like that's what it's going to get to, where it's like the only place where you can do e-commerce is through fucking PayPal.
Yeah, but
you know?
isn't it
like they're
on-
gonna, and then they get
isn't
to
it-
make the rules.
Isn't it on us to choose the ones that aren't doing that though?
What's supposed to be?
Like, I want this episode actually is going to be our first Rumble episode too, because I'd want to get away from YouTube
because
Like,
we can't get monetized.
well, we can't get views, we can't get monetized, we can't get.
Well, that's because we suck.
Well, that's true. That's true. That is true.
I mean, if we want to play that, like, yeah, they're discriminating against us. That's why.
But they could, is what I'm saying.
I
They
mean,
could. So
I'm sure
like,
they
why,
have algorithms.
Why
that,
platform that? I want to start using Rumble more.
Yeah.
I want to I think it's on us to be like, oh, well, we should step away from these things that we don't want to use
Yeah.
and just not use them.
Does Rumble have an app?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me look.
I
They
think
do.
I think the issue is that when these companies are owned, these companies are owned by 3, 4, maybe 5 conglomerates, and then it becomes.
Do you think they own Rumble?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's. Let's look up who owns Rumble.
Google.
Yeah, like I'm sure.
Fucking Google, bruh.
You guys notice that the sound's gone?
I didn't notice that.
I did notice.
It's because I'm not screen sharing with Enzo.
Mm. It's labeled like Rumble already on Wikipedia is labeled far right.
Where on Wikipedia?
On Wikipedia, it says.
Well, what's a Wikipedia that's not fucking Wikipedia? Like, shouldn't we be using that? Like, what's that?
Maybe we should invent one.
I don't know.
Might be a good
Like,
idea.
look up? Is there a right wing Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you can describe anything that's like free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it has to be a right wing, a far right.
Here you go. Welcome to the Wikipedia of the alt-right. Wired magazine.
Wired magazine. We can't see it because I have this.
Yeah, I'm just looking for what the Infogalactic, is that what it is?
Give us a little explanation of
I guess
it.
it's called Infogalactic.
And is it?
Why
It looks
is
like it's a white right wing.
How is it right wing though? Look up what is look what Rumble is.
Okay. Rumble.
Do the exact same thing.
They don't even have it. Well, yeah, here we go. Rumble website. Here you go. Canadian online video. Yeah, it's like totally different. There's nothing even mentioned here about alt-right.
Look up Twitter. Let's just make sure they're not doing the same thing and being like, Twitter is a leftist.
Well, it says since the 2010s, this site has been increasingly been accused of being a left-wing organization that frequently practices shadow banning and formal banning to suppress conservative posts and commentators.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. What is this? What is this? Site,
That's
bro?
true.
It's called Infogalactic. I know I'm going to be
Infogalactic,
going here
huh?
instead of Wiki from now on.
Yeah, let me put this on
They
the screen
gotta,
actually. Leave it on just like their homepage or whatever.
Galactic.
So I suppose this is what people are going to have to do. They're going to have to find, essentially, they call it the parallel society, a parallel economy, you know?
Why can't I see your whole screen? It's not your fault. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
no, it's never my fault. I'm just
it.
kidding. I'm kidding.
So this is Infogalactic.
Wow.
This is what you can
Infogalactic.
use instead of now. Look up like Tataria or like what's something that like Wikipedia wouldn't let you search or would skew the
Is
search.
this the
up.
website though? Infogalactic.com. It's not coming up on my Google.
Probably for a reason.
What do you use?
I used DuckDuckGo to find it. Actually, I didn't find it on DuckDuckGo. I Googled what is the right-wing Wikipedia, and it came up on Wired.com. Tartary, or Great Tartary, was a name used from the Middle Ages until the 20th century to designate the great tract of land in northern and central Asia stretching from the Caspian Sea, the Ural Mountains to the Pacific Ocean. So it actually does have this shit on here.
Okay.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah. Wow. So what is that? What is that? Right. we're
Okay,
looking
so
at?
check this out. I just clicked on a website. It says alternative. I don't know what the site is. Whatever the site is, it's saying
Talking
what
to
is
your mic.
into Infogalactic. It's an internet-based free content encyclopedia. Blah 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 blah. And then it says there's a warning. It says these articles are not accurate, out of date, and are politically spun.
Which you could say the same thing about Wiki.
Yeah. I'm just
Everybody
it's just
said that
interesting
about Wiki. Like that's what like when we were in high school, Wikipedia wasn't like a
And
reliable
not a source that you go to.
Yeah.
because it's
People can put anything.
yeah. Look up like COVID-19 or something. Like just something
Ivermectin.
obviously.
Yeah, COVID-19. It's very interesting that they have the Tartary thing. I'd like to read more on that.
I know that is cool.
I've been seeing it brought up in places like in comments and stuff about. I read a comment today where someone was like, "Man, I wish I saved a lot of old books, you know, instead of trying to find them now because all the information on Tartaria is like pretty much gone."
Yeah, it's like hidden,
Scrubbed.
but it's on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find I gotta type in infogalactic.com. Infogalactic.
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying
Rain
to
Man.
trying to get it on my phone. I want it on my phone.
It's like your
But my
homepage.
home screen here.
Here you go. Coronavirus disease.
Boom. Okay. Cool. Got it. Got him.
Good.
Since we're still in pop culture, they're coming out with a new Hellraiser.
No, we're
movie.
talking about Wikipedia, motherfucker.
Oh, I thought we were done on that.
No.
What are we? Okay. Are
We're
we looking up
at
something?
this.
What
Yeah,
are we looking
I'm
up?
just looking to see if like what it differs from Wikipedia.
I thought we already figured that out.
I just want to make sure it's not just like it's like
It's not like totally right wing ridiculous,
Sure.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
This
here we go.
information has been widely spread, claiming that ivermectin is treating.
Hmm.
No, it sounds like Twitter
Yeah. Or you mean
or
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia.
I just saw that they put it on their
now
website.
look what
as-
ivermectin. Now see what Wikipedia has for ivermectin when you
Okay.
pull that up. This is what I'm getting at.
I just saw that the World Health Organization put it as a potential cure for COVID-19, by the way, on their website. It says the same exact thing on Wikipedia during the COVID-19, blah, 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 blah.
It's the same
But
thing.
if you went
Yeah.
down, it might have. On the other one, it might have went into it. Go down. Medical uses, contradictions.
I don't know what that even means. There was another one. Hold on. This one. Ivermectin during the COVID-19. Oh, it's currently no page. Damn.
So is this place got to? This place
Maybe this has got to. Yeah. Interesting.
But the Tataria stuff. No, see if that's on Wiki. Is that on Wiki too?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, no, it is on Wikipedia. Damn.
Okay.
Damn it.
So it's just a Wikipedia mirror.
Yeah. It must say like one thing. That's
But it
in
doesn't say like far right conspiracy theory at the
True.
at the front of it.
2020 election. That's what I see.
We're like going to this website looking to see if it'll tell us the truth.
Yeah, I know.
We're like, tell us the truth, damn it. Type in 9/11.
Yeah.
Show me a plane. The site better have the picture of the Black Hawk shooting the missile into it.
It's a redirect.
Yeah, it is. Where did it send? Okay. Redirected from.
So it probably doesn't have as many people like posting on it too, or editing it.
Biden received 81 million votes, the most votes ever cast for a candidate in a U.S. presidential election. Federal agencies overseeing the election security said it was the most secure election in American history. Wow.
Yeah, this dude I follow, Scott Pressler. What happened? Something happened.
Scott
No.
Pressler.
Oh, did it?
The Arizona dude or is he in
you're
Florida?
right.
We not recording.
How long ago did you see that bounce?
It just popped up. No, man, it stopped.
This guy?
It's okay. I was playing with the MIDI controller. I shouldn't maybe have done that. I think it trips it out when I like go too hard on the MIDI controller.
Yeah, that guy, Scott Pressler.
He's very, very active on Gab.
I think everything's okay though, Jake.
Yeah, so I follow this guy, Scott Pressler. He does he's on the streets and shit. He goes around and gets people to register for voting, and he tries to get people to flip to Republican and stuff. I think he's gay.
He is.
I
gay.
think he is, yeah.
Yeah,
He's been
so,
on Timcast.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
His hair's flowing, though. Looks good.
yeah. But anyways, he just put out he's always in the streets and he's always pretty optimistic about stuff and everything like that. But he just recently put out a tweet, and he said, "I don't think that there'll be a red wave." He said maybe a trickle. He goes, "Except Arizona, Florida, and Nevada, it isn't looking good. People tell me I would give up everything for this country. Those same people won't knock on doors or become election day workers unless voters do something. I see no wave."
I believe it.
Yeah.
I
So
believe it, man. Because the
we're
people.
just gonna keep going.
Well,
And
I
it's
also
weird because you see this Biden shit.
do you mean?
Biden and Trump did a rally on the same day in the same state,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, and Biden was in a gymnasium with 50 people, and fucking Trump had a sold out, stadium.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's these cities, bro. These major cities.
So he thinks it's just the polling's going to be fucked.
Oh,
And
man. I don't know if I believe
Nah, he
that.
just
though,
thinks
man.
that the blues is gonna come out strong.
I just feel like
I can't see that. I don't see that.
I think.
But he's not. I trust him more than I trust you. I mean, you don't even vote, bro.
no.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like this dude's like knocking on doors, like going to different states and knocking on doors and asking people what
The
what they're
Roe v.
registering.
Wade thing really fucked the whole Republican idea.
Oh yeah.
Like it was like they hung themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do anything. It was the Supreme Court justices who decided that it was against the Constitution. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah, but they
nothing.
could have done that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have. They could have also said that the election was horseshit.
They
but-
could have done it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have done it in the middle of a Republican presidency.
They probably didn't do it on purpose. They probably.
I don't know. It felt
It's just weird that they would do it now and get everybody that's like on the fence to be like, oh yeah, they're taking away our rights.
yeah, exactly. They're not letting us kill babies.
I know, jeez.
Those fascists.
I think that the left is just more willing to use people that are willing to break the law, dude. I think people on the right, like you said, they're not. A lot of people on the right are not willing to give up their time, take off work, be an election worker, do X, Y, Z. But there are people.
they're working.
Yeah, exactly. There are people on the left though
ain't
that
got
they
time
can
to
find
protest,
that are like,
bro.
yeah,
I ain't got time to protest.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Can you imagine 4 more years of this?
Well, you better because it's coming.
Yeah, technically 6 more years
And
of
then,
this.
and then by the end
right?
of that, Republicans won't be allowed to be president.
Probably. We probably won't even have the
Let's
same
be
governmental system by
communist.
then.
Yeah, let's be communist.
They'll always keep it. I think they just keep it flow. I think they keep it turning. I
Yeah,
think
keep
they
it
know what
turning.
they're doing. I think that it's all. I thought this forever. Like I think that they know what they're doing, and they just rig the elections over and over again. Like even Trump getting elected, I think was probably part of their plan, because it created the biggest
Divide.
divide.
Ever. But how did they know that was going to happen?
Because he was inflammatory to begin with.
Because they know
True.
everything about us, bro. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? They
True.
have all of our information. I heard that they can Google has a program or something. Like Google can tell like when you're gonna die and how you're gonna die because it has so much information.
Isn't
on
that
it.
like in that movie, Don't Look Up or whatever? Isn't that guy who kind
yeah,
of looks like
yeah. He said they have algorithms
Yeah.
that can predict your
Yeah,
death
that shit's like
to
true.
a certainty.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's 2018. This
Yeah.
article.
That's
That's a
crazy.
Google
wild
thinks they
ass
can predict
article.
when you will die, and that's
Things have been moving since then for sure.
because it knows how much what kind of food you're eating, and
Your purchases, your behaviors, your activities, the people you spend time with, medications you take,
Knows where you're at.
where you're at.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's how they knew that Donald Trump was gonna cause a divide.
They're like, yeah, I mean, they know
But
the
do
hot
they-
button
But do they
topics.
throw that motherfucker back into the mix? Is the real question.
What do you mean?
Like,
do
is
they
he
just-
going to run again, you mean?
Yeah, do they put him back in
Yeah, he's
for
gonna be
4
back
more
in.
years?
Oh, you mean put him back in?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I don't see how he's going to be able to. Like, they got the FBI raiding his house. I mean,
But that shit's not really working. That shit's kind of backfiring on them, making them look like Nazis. Well, at least the right side.
What?
Them
raiding Donald
Raiding
Trump's
Donald
house,
Trump's
like
house.
raiding the
But
16-year-old
the average
kid.
person would be like, he probably deserves it. He's probably a
Exactly. He
criminal.
probably had nuclear
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, it's weird that people were like, "Oh, he's a fascist," like he's a fascist. It's like, well, wait a minute, like Trump can't be a fascist. Republicans can't be fascists because, fascists don't get blocked and canceled from Twitter,
Mhm.
censored from Twitter, because fascists are the ones that would own Twitter and block and cancel their political opponents. You
Yes.
know, like fascists don't get raided, don't get their houses raided because the
No.
fascists are the one that
Doing the rating.
do the raids on their political
Political
opponents.
opponents.
You know, fascists don't get slammed by the media, right? Because the
Because
fascists
the state
own,
runs the media and the
owns the
fascism.
media
Yeah.
and slams their political opponents.
Yep.
So it's just funny that like
They flipped
they say,
that
oh
word.
well, he got
Yeah.
raided because he's a fascist. Like, I don't think you understand that word.
No.
Like,
You don't.
you know,
Yeah.
And they'd be like, or when they like call him a Nazi, and they call him a fascist, and it's like, well, which one was it here? Which one is it? Because wasn't like the Nationalist Party kind of against the Fascist Party?
National Socialism.
Yeah.
I mean, fascism was in Italy. It wasn't even in Germany, but
Did they fuck with each other? Italy. And
yeah,
Germany?
they were allies and stuff. But
Okay,
I mean,
never mind.
but what's honestly though? Can anyone tell me the difference between a communist dictator and a fascist dictator? And can anyone tell the difference? Honestly, it's so muddled now that no one even knows what these words even mean anymore. We're using things like someone's opposition to people killing babies to call them a Nazi. Like it, we're using these words that they're not even what they're originally intended to be. We've changed the definition so far
Yeah.
that
and we're using them so much that they don't even hold weight anymore.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. I go on patriots.win all the time, which is like the old. It's like the you're gonna have to. It's like the Donald Trump website. It used to be the Donald.win or something like that, and they changed it to patriots.win after. Every post is calling Biden pedo Hitler, like every single post, and it's like
Pedo Hitler.
like pedophile Hitler,
Oh,
but it's like
okay.
it's we're using these words that are not even
Let's-
you know.
Let me talk about Hellraiser real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
it.
Pop it, baby.
I get what you're saying, Enzo.
I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
it's
I know what you're saying.
we're just
don't
making
say
shit
it.
up, you know. Just bleep it out, bro. Just bleep it out.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Don't say it. No, but yeah, we back on pop culture real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just wanted to say they're coming out with a new Hellraiser movie. And it's gonna drop on Hulu. Right? So do you guys ever fuck with Hellraiser?
I don't think I've ever seen Hellraiser.
I haven't either. I just know it's that dude who has the nails all
I think
sticking
he
out
kind
his
of scared
face.
me.
Same.
Yeah, it's weird. Hellraiser is a weird one,
Yeah.
man. It's a weird movie. So like Clive Barker wrote it and he directed that movie. Like he was I'm pretty sure he's an author. And that's like a rare thing to do is like he's like an author and he actually directed a movie based off of one of his books. And that'd be like Stephen King directing a movie, which I guess he did, and it was like horrible. But Hellraiser became like a very big cult classic, and it is weird. It's very unique one, but it's definitely strange. But anyways, they're coming out with a new one, and I don't know. Look up who's doing it, Enzo. It's like some guy, some director.
David Bruckner.
Let me see this. Okay, so click on him though. What did he do? I think he did a couple good. Yeah, he did like The Ritual
VHS is good
and
too.
VHS, and The Ritual is not bad on I actually want to watch that Southbound. So this director's not too shabby, right? Like I've seen at least one of his or two of his pieces of work, and I enjoyed them.
The Ritual is gnarly.
Yeah, that was on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen that. That movie's gnarly.
Is that the one where they're like going by their car or something like that, and someone starts shooting at them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's just it's all right. It's pretty good. So I'm kind of excited for it. Like with Prey, as much as we blasted it, like I still enjoyed watching it.
It was
You
good.
know?
You can't deny that it was
Yeah.
good.
And so I was excited. I'm excited for this, but here's the catch, though. Okay, so we all know Pinhead, right? We all know Pinhead. from you never seen it, but
Yeah.
you know who that is.
Is that what's his real name though in the movie? It's not
It's
Pinhead, is
Pinhead.
it? Is
yeah.
it really? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he might have like a real name, but I mean, he's called Pinhead.
Show me a
Pinhead,
couple
yeah.
pictures from
Jamie
So-
Clayton. Whoa, dude.
So that's what they're doing with Pinhead. They're making it a girl.
Huh.
Of course, right?
Yeah, I was.
Of course.
I mean, you tell,
right?
yeah,
Of course. But not only that, that's trans.
Yeah.
That's a trans woman right there.
Was a man.
hmm
Jim's like, I'm gonna hit that.
It's like not man no more.
That's not man. You ain't no man no more, sweetie.
I wonder if they have like. Look at this. Hold on. I wonder if I go back in time far enough.
But so it's like I'm still gonna watch it and everything, and I'm still excited for it. But it's just funny because it's just like, oh, come on, like that's. Like that's the unique spin you're gonna put on it. You're gonna make Pinhead a girl. Like, it's so like unoriginal now.
Formulaic.
Like, yeah, we get it. You gotta change everything to a girl.
A white
and
male still got the role though.
Yeah, white male. I was okay. So when I first heard about it, I was like pissed off.
Yeah.
I was kind of pissed off. I was like, what the fuck? They gotta do I wouldn't have cared like 8 years ago if they came out and they said like, oh, Pinhead's gonna be a girl. I'd be like, all right, just straight, like it's cool. But now because that's all they do now, it's like, fuck you assholes. But then I found out she's trans, and I thought the same thing, and I was like, all right, well, dude's still playing Pinhead.
Right.
I mean, at some point, we're just gonna have to accept that like every movie coming out.
Oh
is
yeah,
gonna have
screenplays by Goyer too.
something like this.
I mean, he's hit or miss, but
Who's Goyer?
he did Batman,
Dark Knight.
but he also did Suicide Squad, like the original Suicide Squad.
Oh, I didn't know. John Nolan didn't write Dark Knight.
He
Christopher
helped.
Nolan.
I think he helped.
He helped.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he co-wrote.
So this guy also writes with those guys.
Let me see. Yeah, see, Jonathan Nolan, David Goyer. So Jonathan Nolan does the screenplay.
Okay.
Goyer does the
The story.
story. Yeah, Goyer's got a lot of hits on his thing, but he's got a lot of flops too. But I don't know. I trust him.
It's probably gonna be good, like you said. Like it's just why did
Yeah, can you find out when that's coming out? Because I'm hoping it's October, because that's when we just watch scary movies all October,
yeah.
and it'll be cool to have like something new out.
Looking forward to that.
Find out when it is. Let's see. When does it come out? I don't know if it's gonna tell you on here. Oh, coming soon. Yeah, October 7th. Cool. I always wanted that box, like the puzzle box, and I remember like I always like for some reason I always had these magazines. I think it was from our Aunt Margie. We always had like these magazines in our house that have like random stuff you could buy.
Yeah, it's for sure from Marge.
Like that's like where like it would have like the singing fish that you could put on your wall.
They're like catalogs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
catalogs, and
Knick-knack catalogs.
yeah. And like there's always like dildos and stuff in them.
Really?
Yeah, but they're always like advertised as like massagers.
Oh, yeah. They were massagers.
They were massagers.
They were, but
Nowadays.
no, they were dildos, bro. Like it was like
Right.
Who had one of those?
Tony used to sell
Yeah.
Holy
Tony had
smokes, man.
Your mom had one.
Holy smokes.
them.
Right? Is that the thing I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
No, your mom's was like the ball one. Or did she have the...
All right, we're not gonna talk about my
Okay.
mom's dildos. All right, bro.
She'd probably appreciate it. Oddly enough. She would.
Okay.
No, Tony. Yeah, Tony would buy the. It was like really big and it had like the ball.
Yeah.
He'd
He
buy them
sold
from
them,
like
too.
China.
That was the one, I think he tried to make the sex table out of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Or something.
He made the sex pillow and it caught on fire
Sex pillow. It caught on fire.
on one of his
Oh my
customers.
gosh.
Something like that.
Dude, your brother's a
Got a
hustler, man.
Bad Google review on
Your
that
brother's a
one.
hustler.
He sold a lot of them bitches though. The vibrators. He did. He sold like a bunch of them.
He is a hustler.
That's all. I think that's all I got on
Pop culture?
pop culture, man. I haven't been really diving into much.
I forgot what else I had. I had something else too. It had something to do with Rogan, but I can't remember what.
You guys aren't watching the Ring of Power or the new Game of Thrones?
I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna watch Ring of Power. I just don't know when yet. I'm waiting for more episodes to come out.
I
Because
think 2 are out.
2 are out.
Oh,
Yeah, 2
okay.
are out. From what I hear, like from like based ass motherfuckers, I'm hearing it's garbage.
That's what I've heard
it's
too.
garbage, right? It's garbage, and like I guess like Amazon is. So I guess Amazon owns IMDb.
Correct. Did you
Okay?
hear this on the quarter?
But IMDb's reviews are usually pretty good,
Yeah.
right? But I guess they've been scrubbing all the reviews on
the negatives.
yeah, like they're like they took off their Amazon reviews of it and everything like that. Like anything negative, basically, like they're doing their best to scrub it. And that's because they spent $1 billion on this season.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, bro, on season 1.
Why?
$60 million an episode.
If you look at these ratings,
Okay.
it's almost the same as a 10 as there are a 1.
yeah, it's getting fucking ratioed like hard.
Yeah.
All right. And but here's why I'm gonna watch it though. All right. One, I am not a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan. All right.
Mm-hmm.
2, Melissa's never seen Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
And so I figure if I can get her to watch this, like I can't see it being like that bad if you're not a Lord of the Rings fan.
Well, you
'Cause
have
that's-
no frame of reference. So.
Yeah, because that's why everyone's pissed. Everyone's pissed because they they hijacked Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
and
We talked about it
yeah.
last episode. Yeah.
So, I'm I figure it can't be that bad.
Look at these reviews from Metacritic.
I get that.
0, 0,
I get
0.
yeah, I get that. But I'm thinking if she happens to enjoy that, we can maybe
Watch regular Lord of the Rings.
go into what's that game? That Game of Thrones.
Oh,
The
the original?
prequel?
Yeah, the original.
House of Dragon.
Okay, so you're going to get her in with Lord of the Rings.
Like, get her into the fantasy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Some like normal ass people said it's good. So
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Someone's like, "Oh, it's badass."
And like I don't like. See,
I was like, "Was it? Was there
Yeah.
a lot of
Diversity.
trans in there?" They're like, "No."
a lot of boy girl elves.
They're like, "No, not." Well, then they'd be like, "Yeah, well, actually, when I think of it, because there
Yeah.
probably is."
Yeah, but I do think it's funny. I do think it's funny that they spent $1 billion on this shit, and I think they want to go 5 seasons.
Yikes.
And I think they said, if I'm not mistaken, Amazon said that the success of this show will determine their streaming in general. Like if Lord of the Rings fails, like Amazon's not going to do any more streaming.
I'm not
'Cause
watching
they
it.
just spent their whole budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm not watching it then. Not that I'm gonna make a difference, but
Yeah. I mainly just want to watch. I'm mainly gonna watch it for like Melissa, like to
I
get
feel you, yeah.
Melissa,
into it.
try to get her into that fantasy shit.
You just want to watch Game of Thrones.
I do want to watch Game of Thrones.
It's worth it.
Mhm.
Are you guys gonna watch the new Game of Thrones or what? What's up? with that?
Rachel-
I'm
watching it.
probably not gonna do either until I want the whole season to be done. I'm gonna read the reviews. If it's trash, I'm not.
What
gonna
are
bother.
people saying about it?
Same kind of thing, dude. They're like every person that's like a woman that's a wife, they're calling her a lady wife, and they're having all these different like things that weren't part of the series, interjecting new races in places that they shouldn't be, and
Okay.
from the reviews.
And the
it's same
guy,
kind of thing.
the Martin dude, he's like pissed off about it. If
Yeah.
I'm not
He was
mistaken.
pissed off about the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, because he didn't write it,
Yeah.
right?
He didn't
They
finish
took
the
over.
book.
Yeah, they took
Yeah.
over and made it themselves. That's like shitty to do.
And you can tell. Like, you can tell
It's
The-
rushed in
the-
the last 2
the
seasons.
last 2 seasons were the
like he made it big for a reason, like
Yeah.
because he was good at what he did.
exactly. And the last 2 seasons they drag or something. I don't know. You just want it to end.
I feel like they rush everything in the last 2. Like
Sure.
they're like, oh, you have to go contact this person on the south of the
The
continent.
shows moves at a pace for a reason.
Yeah.
I think I was just also done with watching like fantasy shit for fucking
Yeah,
like
8
6
seasons hard.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
lot.
lot.
that's a lot.
And I have to watch them twice sometimes, like
Yeah.
or 1.5 times.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
because I fell asleep or I was like, I don't want to. It's one of those shows you don't want to miss the end of the episode. Every episode could be like a fucking banger. Like every episode has like an ender.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I usually go on Metacritic. I don't know. I watched a YouTuber that said, and that's why I asked if you watched the quartering, because he did say that Amazon owns IMDb, and then another company owns, or Warner Brothers owns, what's another Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
So it's like they have control over the reviews.
And Disney owns Fox now.
So if you
Did you know
were
that?
No,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah, Disney owns Fox.
But isn't that
was,
crazy
That was
that-
like 3 years
That
ago. they
like
bought it.
Fox News is like the
And
right-
Discovery owns HBO now.
Yeah.
all these conglomerates just gonna own everything, bro.
But isn't it weird that Disney, like the one, and then the news that is like the right wing media?
Well,
What's the purpose of that?
it's Fox Studios.
Controlled
you know,
opposition.
I know, but still, I mean, they still.
they hold a lot of IP rights, you know, intellectual property rights and shit.
What,
they-
Fox?
Yeah, you know, like they own Deadpool. And
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, shit like that.
It's because of this right
So-
here.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Vladimir Lenin, father of communism.
Oh,
What was I gonna say?
I never knew Lenin's first name was Vladimir.
Oh, so there
His
is a
name
like
is
if
Lenin.
you guys, if anybody out there likes like strictly pop culture stuff, like strictly pop culture reviews and everything like that, I found a really good channel, and they have a podcast too. It's really based. They do really based reviews, you know.
Yeah.
And it's called Nerdrotic. It's nerd and then ROTIC.
I don't know if I want to Google
Nerdrotic.
this.
No, it's like go on YouTube. But yeah, they have like he does like a lot of good like reviews on like Marvel movies and Lord of the Rings and like he, you know, straight comic book, like he's a straight comic book nerd. And but all of his reviews are like conservative, more like based and everything. So he's like he like shits on fucking Marvel, even though he likes Marvel, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like a Lord of the Rings nerd, you know, fanboy.
Yeah.
So he gives you like if you want like a good honest review on shit, like, you know, they did one on Prey. They said a lot of the same shit we did.
Yeah.
But then they also do like a 4-hour podcast with like 20 people in it.
Really? Is it like a Zoom podcast?
Yeah, like a Zoom podcast, and those are always really pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know they just it's everywhere else you go, it's like it's just all like liberals, like, you know, nerdy
Sure.
liberals and shit. So you don't really see a lot of like based nerds doing shit.
No.
So check
the
that
base
out.
nerd is a rarity.
Yeah, and their
Why-
page is huge. They got
Why
a
is
lot of.
that?
I think they have
I don't
they have
know.
like 500,000
Low
subscribers.
testosterone?
So
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. They have 532.
yeah. So yeah, if you're into that, like just strictly movie reviews and want like honest fucking truth,
Was this the host right here?
that's not the host.
No.
No. If you go to like their videos, like do like that one, right, the Abysmal. You know, this one he's shitting on Lord of the Rings. Fast forward a little bit. Right there.
Oh fuck! I just had him. Hold on.
That's not see what this guy looks like. Okay.
He's got chill
You know,
beard.
dude's a nerd. Like he's like a nerd.
Yeah.
You know, like I trust him because he's a nerd.
A lot of action figures back there.
It's a very nice microphone.
So I just found that because I used to have one I listened for years, and they're really good. I do like them because and they keep it non-political, but all their guests are like liberal. You know, like
Yeah.
you could tell they're liberal and shit, even though they're very strict about keeping it non-political.
Did you see the trailer for the Hunter Biden movie?
No, I didn't know. Hunter Biden movie.
Yeah, pull that up.
Yeah, it's like My Son Hunter.
Actually, send it to me. I'll put it up.
Who did this? You know what? I gotta get that. I gotta get your Daily. Are you still fucking with Daily Wire at all?
Yeah, I have it for a year.
All right, I need to get that.
I'm surprised this guy hasn't been freaking.
Did you watch Frontier yet, or the On the Ranch or whatever it's called?
On the ranch.
Terror on the Prairie or whatever?
Yeah.
You
Oh
did.
no, I started it.
Okay.
It's good though.
Okay. Yeah,
Surprised
'cause I
this
want to
movie's
watch
allowed
that.
to be made, man.
Maybe I'll get that from.
We should watch it. I'm telling you, we should do a. We should watch it. Have a movie night. All right. Sorry about that. We're watching.
Good boy.
What is this? Like what? Who's
Breitbart.
Gina Carano's in it.
Breitbart, huh?
Yeah, there's probably more trailers. Let me find a better trailer.
When's
There's
this come
There's two
out?
down here. This one's 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Wait, go up. I want to see when it comes out. It says it right.
Hold on.
September 7th.
7th. Oh, so coming soon.
Where's that sound coming from?
Right there. Press, just
That
gotta
ad.
pause it. Yep. Scroll down.
What is that on?
That's what I don't know. But that guy Robert Davey, the director, is like a real ass. That's
Click him.
You know
Click
him.
Click him.
I don't have control of the screen right now. It's,
Yeah, you do.
no, I don't, because my screen looks different than yours. You have
Oh,
your thing up.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's my bad.
It's all right.
What he do? Let me see.
But it's not on.
He
the
did the
screen,
Minions?
He
though.
did Die Hard. He did The Goonies.
Go
he did
down. No, he
Expe-
was in Goonies, wasn't he?
He's known for The Goonies.
He's the bad guy in Goonies. Can you scroll down, bro?
Yeah, he is the bad guy.
controlling
He's
it?
got it.
Okay, so he's no, go over. I want to see.
He's in Die Hard too.
I want to know what he directed though.
Okay.
Director. Who was he in Die Hard? Can't think. Of
Actually, Enzo, you pull this up because I can't get my screen.
He
on our-
yeah, he directed
on
My
the-
Son Hunter, Magic, and The Dukes. I don't know what any of those are.
Play another.
My Son Hunter.
Yeah, like play a trailer of it.
Yeah, I want like an actual trailer.
It's right here.
There it is.
So I'll tell you what's going down.
Hey, it's Gina Carano.
You know who I am.
You told me you were VIP. Well connected to the government.
What kind of a moron forgets to pick up his laptop at the repair shop? You're a Biden. Act like one. Everything you built, life, I just ruined it all. I want to know everything that's on that laptop that can ruin my erection. My friends.
Erection.
Party!
Yeah, didn't you know? I'm taking control. I'm making appearance and I gotta go. Cause I get them dancing with their hands up. Yeah, I walk in and they go bananas. I'm a bad yeah.
I'm an artist.
And if you're on my
Tell me how I can help you.
But I don't deserve help. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've been through worse.
It's worse than I know. Thanks, Dad. I just wish I could speak some sense to you. I'll never forget Corn Bob. He was a bad dude. No joke. Dad, we're talking about Sakura.
So this is interesting, but at the same time, it's like the same type of movie. Like they came out with like a Trump movie, you know, where it's like, I don't know, they had some like heavy hitters in it too. You know, where it's like showing that Trump was like, you know, scandalous and everything like that.
Okay.
You know, so it's like kind of the same. Like they're doing the same thing. You know.
Yeah.
Look up that Trump movie I'm talking about. It was on like HBO, Trump movie, HBO, or some shit like that. What's it called?
The Swamp.
No.
No.
4 Hours at the Capitol, Into the Storm.
No. The Commie Rule. Yeah, the Comey Rule. The Commie Rule. No, but IMDb it.
Hold on, I want to see the
I
trailer.
don't know if that was it. Yeah, I think it was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, whoever. Yeah, that was it. You know, they made it like he.
I didn't even know they made this movie.
Jeff Daniels is in it, and Brendan Gleeson star as former FBI director James Comey.
hours to go before the polls begin to close.
Wisconsin, you see the lead? This is a sweep.
It's like a propaganda movie, you know. And so is that Hunter one. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying they're like the same thing.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy that they're making a movie about the corrupt son of the president?
Well, Breitbart is.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's
They're
big,
fascists.
big hitters though. I mean,
They're
like
fascists,
They're
bro. Of course
fascists,
they
dude.
are.
They don't matter. Their opinion is not valid.
like that director, that guy, he's like
You can say the same thing about this, you know. Like they made a a Showtime on fucking Showtime while he was still being. Well, this came out in 2020. I think before the election.
Wow.
Propaganda.
So Breitbart fucked up and didn't have that Hunter story ready.
Well, that Hunter story happened pretty close to the
Did it
election.
though? Don't
Yeah.
you think they had it for a minute though?
Not
About Hunter
publicly.
Biden?
No, not publicly.
Not until that laptop?
Yeah, the laptop is what really.
Because they gave him that laptop.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who the president is. I still want to see the Hunter Biden movie. I think it's going to be like a right-wing Wolf of Wall Street or something.
Yeah, it's like what I kind of don't like is I don't even it doesn't paint him in a positive light, but at the same time, it's like he's such a partier, you know what I mean? And
Well, he is.
he is,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Guess he is.
Yeah.
Let's hit some random shit. Learned about a couple cool things recently. I learned about bamboo, Asian bamboo torture that was supposedly used in
World War II or Vietnam or Korea?
World War II and probably Vietnam. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Where they shove
splint
shoots up your fingers?
Your fingers?
No. So this now it's never been proven. It's only been like rumored from like people that have been prisoners of war, like claiming this is what they were doing, but there was never never really like concrete evidence found of it. But what they would do is they would take prisoners of war and they would get them naked and they would tie them up stretched out on the ground, right? And then they would basically plant bamboo plants under them.
Oh,
all right.
Let me see this photo.
And the bamboo would grow up through the body
Super
because
fast.
bamboo, there's species of bamboo that can grow up to 3 feet in one day.
Oh, like really?
Yeah, and
It's the fastest growing plant in the world.
It's like a fungus.
And so it was always, people would always be like, oh well, that's not true, that couldn't do that and everything like that. And actually Mythbusters actually did it.
Yeah, look up like I want to see the Mythbusters video.
They actually did it and proved that it can and it will grow through you. They do two. They did one in a greenhouse, right? And in the greenhouse that they made, it got too hot, but the bamboo still went through their dummy that they made, like, they replicated as a human, like with the
It's on
skin.
the screen right there.
And that one, like, it went through, but then it stopped growing because the greenhouse was too hot. And then they did another one where it went all the way through. So it is possible. So if it's possible, it was probably done.
It's done, yeah.
And I think that's a really interesting form of torture, like, because you got this thing slowly
Growing through you. And you
growing
can't move.
through you, stabbing through you.
That's crazy. Fast forward this. I want to see the end product. That would be wild.
Right there, look. Day 3, see it? Oh. Day 3, they're showing it with the high speed.
Oh, it's in the body.
It's in the
right
body,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That would fucking
Day
suck,
20, dude,
man.
look at that. Wouldn't you bleed out before, like, any of this starts, like...
I don't know. Would you?
Probably. And if you're tied down and that thing...
It might not let you bleed out. You know?
Maybe, yeah. Like...
It's like slowly going through your organs, man. Ugh.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
You have no way to get out of it either.
Look at that. Goes right through it, man. By day 4, it goes through it.
That's wild.
Yeah. No, day one, it it penetrates.
Pierces.
Penetrates, yeah.
Ugh.
Penetrates
It's even
day
worse.
one. Yeah.
Because then you got that thing going in you for 4 more days until
Yeah.
it probably until you bleed out.
Another cool thing I learned about was the this Pepsi promotional contest that was done in 1992 in the Philippines that was ended up being a disaster and people got killed over it.
5 deaths.
Yeah, it's called the
349 promo.
the 349 promo, but it's also called the Pepsi number fever. That's what they called it. It was the Pepsi number fever contest. And basically what it was in the Philippines, it was like a lottery, right? Where for like a certain amount of weeks they would the Pepsi caps, Pepsi products, their caps had numbers under them, right? And they would do a lottery like every week or so. And if you won, you got like 1 million pesos or some shit, wherever they use over there. I think they used pesos or something like that.
Where was it at?
The Philippines?
I don't think they use pesos.
What do they use?
don't
Can someone
know.
look that up?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pesos.
Is it pesos?
Yeah.
In the Philippines?
Yeah, so
Oh,
basically
the Philippine peso.
yeah.
It's different.
So basically that was like the grand prize, right? And like that was basically like $40,000, which is like I think they said it was like 600 times the average like yearly income or monthly salary for a Filipino at the time. It was a lot of money, for Filipinos. And anyways, so people were like going crazy, like collecting all these caps and everything like that. People would go through dumpsters, like all over the country, like the whole country, and their sales fucking skyrocketed, right?
Yeah.
And they did, their sales did so well there that they were like, oh shit, let's extend it for like 3 more weeks, 4 more weeks. We're gonna extend this contest.
Okay.
And so what they did was they sent in a whole bunch more product to the factories and everything, right? With the caps and everything. And they had this system that marked, certain numbers to be winners. And they knew what numbers were going to be winners due to the system that they created, right?
Yeah.
Well, once they extended it, right, and decided to do the extension of it, they sent all this product in, and then they did the system, and something glitched in the system where it took. So the system basically said, all right, here, like our number is like 40 and like 102 are like the 2 winning numbers, right? And there's only going to be 2 caps. There's only going to be 1 cap for 102 and 1 cap for 40 that gets put out in circulation, right? And those are the winning numbers. Well, when they sent in the extension form of it, it glitched and it made, what was it, 342.
342.
They made the 342 number the winner, all right? Now 342, when all the caps were being made, wasn't a winning number, okay? So there
There were more of them.
There was hundreds of thousands of them,
Yeah.
right? And then it was like super common.
Yeah.
So then it was announced that 342 is the winner, and all of a sudden you had like 100,000 fucking Filipinos
Saying that they won.
saying that they won,
Yeah.
and they all showed up at the fucking like Pepsi factory and shit, and I guess what happened was Pepsi tried to like they got together in like the middle of the night and like held a meeting and like how do we fix this, and I think they said, all right, we're gonna give everybody who won like $500, some shit like that, but people weren't having it.
Yeah.
And like they started rioting and shit like that.
Oh, man.
And like burning down they burnt down the factories, and they even like started like a coalition where they tried suing everything.
Shit, yeah.
And I guess like 5 people ended up dying in like
Yeah.
these riots and shit. I don't know what the outcome was, like what happened.
Is there Pepsi in the Philippines now?
Like see if like, can you find out like if, because I think they tried suing them too. Try to like type in like fever, yeah, and just see outcome or something. Go down. Like I just want to find out
Legal action. 22,000 people took legal action. At least 689 civil suits. 5,200 criminal complaints. 1993, Pepsi paid a fine of 150,000 pesos to the Department of Trade and Industry for violating the approved conditions of the promotion.
Keep going. I want to see plaintiff
10,000 pesos here, 3 dissatisfied
$380 each in moral damages.
330,000, yeah.
Damn, that's
Hold
it?
on, appeal $570.
Is there a doc on this? Is that what you watch?
No.
Just like a TikTok?
Yeah.
There could be a doc.
Someone
about
threw a
that.
homemade bomb at a Pepsi truck, and a school teacher and a 5-year-old were killed.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
It is.
It's sad.
Fuck Pepsi.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, y'all, what we doing today?
About to go
Well,
fuck up some
about to go
Pepsi.
bomb the Pepsi truck.
Damn, dude. Yeah, right.
Like,
Like
did you hear what they did
like,
to
it was
Uncle
like-
Chari?
It was like the 2020 riots, bro, but over Pepsi shit.
That's crazy.
You know, isn't that gnarly?
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. I had
That's
something
cool.
else too. I can't think of it.
They gotta do a movie on that. At least.
Let me see. I have remember what. Oh, did you hear they're shutting down Top Thrill for good? They
Yeah.
retired it.
Good.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never liked Top Thrill.
Didn't it scare you?
No, it's just not that cool.
It's fun. It's cool.
It's cool for
It's cool if you don't
once.
gotta wait.
Sure.
you know.
You always have to wait though.
But yeah, I mean they should.
And it breaks down. Like if there is a
Yeah,
little bit
it
of a
breaks
wait.
down and it is like a one and done coaster, and I think a lot of people view it as a one and done coaster. You know, like you ride it once and
It's
you
that's what it is. I mean, what else is there? I mean, I feel like, Maverick or something, like even Millennium Force, like
yeah, Steel Vengeance.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh
but
yeah, but yeah, Maverick.
Yeah.
It's a good ride.
Maverick's a wonderful ride. I don't know if I'm gonna go back there, dude. Ever since my COVID-19 Cedar Point,
Yeah, mine was worse, bro.
I don't know, dude.
Mine was worse. My experience was worse, 100 times. I was there when Cedar Point sold out, bro. When you ever heard of that?
What happened when you were there?
They type it in real quick. Type in Cedar Point sells out. It made like fucking national news. Go to like, no,
Oh, it sold out. Like
no,
there was
no.
that many people there.
Yeah, go to like news. Yeah, like people couldn't come back into it. This was like 2019. I think it was 2019.
I don't know about national news.
Nah, bro. Are
Dude,
you
they're
looking at-
scrubbing it. They're scrubbing it.
Yeah, dude, it was like a huge fiasco. Like they gave out some type of pass,
Too
And
many
they,
people
like-
showed up.
and too many people showed up.
It's like the Pepsi challenge.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
of Cedar Point.
yeah, dude. It took us 2 hours to get into the parking lot.
This one right here.
Yeah, we waited 2 hours to get in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
626, please sold out. No.
I don't know, dude. COVID Cedar Point was weird though. That sucks.
It was 45 minutes to get a fucking drink.
That's kind of how COVID Cedar Point was too, because it was like everything was still shut down.
How many rides you ride?
Two.
You rode two.
Was it this
Okay,
one,
we
Hollow
rode two,
Weekend?
too.
Yeah. Which ones you ride?
We rode Steel Vengeance
All right.
and that we waited 3.5 hours for.
That's rough. I've done it for Millennium though.
And then we rode Magnum.
Magnum.
Yeah, we got to ride Magnum a bunch of times.
We
'cause-
rode whatever the V1
No,
is.
we rode Millennium Force. So we rode
Oh
3.
shit, dog!
So
My trip was worse.
I don't think
I had to wait in lines, and then the lines ran out because it was all COVID shit. So it made no.
yeah, but you guys had
sense.
limited people there.
Yeah, but
They
that-
were limiting
that
people. I
didn't-
had that plus crowds of people.
Yeah, mine was weirder because
Alright?
it was
I got
limited.
COVID before COVID was already
I
out.
think.
Mine was. I went there on a day like that with the 6th grade, and it sucked. And we just rode like Millennium Force maybe twice and waited 6 hours to do it.
That's
It
a long
does suck.
time, dude.
But the COVID one was just weird. It
Why?
was because it's like they had all the COVID protocols in place, like,
Standing 6 feet apart.
and
all
they
that shit.
they made you get passes to ride the ride, so you'd have to wait in a line that's 6 feet apart that literally goes across the whole park.
Mhm.
Because
Get a
it's
pass.
yeah, and all the lines were full because the lines were, and they were riding every other coaster.
Mm.
It was all the gay shit, like all the fucking like they're spraying them down between
my
rides
God.
and letting them air out. So I'm waiting in just as long as lines as he did, but there's no reason.
So glad we're past those
There's
days.
no reason at all. I think probably wearing a mask, maybe.
don't
I
know.
went like deep in COVID. Like Cedar Point opened
Yeah.
up and said we gotta do something here.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
there. I was there for it, but that shit sucked.
I'm telling you, it made news. It's hard to find it right now because
Is it the
it's
one I
all
have on the screen?
all the news is talking about, like everything you bring up on Cedar Point right now just automatically goes to how it's Top Thrills fucking shutting down permanently.
At least it's not someone died. Didn't someone just die there too?
Yeah, because of Top Thrill.
Was it Top Throw?
Yeah,
A piece fell off.
piece shot out,
Oh,
and her condition's never been disclosed. Like how she's doing, it's never been released.
but she never died, right?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Wow.
Nobody can get that information. So they got like a gag order and shit going on.
So that's why they're shutting down Top Thrill too.
Severe brain injuries. Wow.
Yeah.
Smoked her in the head.
There's been journalists and shit trying to like get information on it and they can't.
No one saw it.
Yeah, there's like video of it or some shit.
There is.
I don't know if there's video of like the aftermath.
Right
of it,
here.
like her.
Like, probably some.
Yeah. She got smoked. Like a piece of metal flew out from the track, like shot out, hit her in the head. She probably like started seizuring and shit.
That's
and
fucked.
blood everywhere. Oh yeah, she's done. Like that. Whoever it is isn't okay anymore.
So that's why they're shutting down Top Thrill, right?
Well,
Did they ever reopen after that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it ever reopened. That was last year. Yeah, it was last summer. That happened.
You are hella close to that ride. Like just walking around the park.
Yeah, you walk under it.
Yeah.
Like basically,
Yeah, exactly. You do.
So,
But even where it takes off and
I think it's still the second highest coaster in the world, though.
Yep.
Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Second tallest roller coaster in the world.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think
That's
they're
crazy.
completely cashless now too, in the park.
so you have to that digital it's that digital currency you guys were talking about.
Yeah. That's where it's at.
Some Starbucks tried to do that and like everyone lost their mind. And Starbucks came out with a statement being like, well,
Sorry.
no, not all stores are doing it, but if stores want to do it, they can do it.
Which means
Yeah.
we're doing it.
Yeah. Cashless.
Cashless.
Will paper cash just inevitably be worthless?
I don't know.
Can't
Probably.
be.
I heard that they're coming out with a CBD, a central business, or what am I trying to say right now? Central bank digital currency
Oh,
next year.
check. This is another cool thing I learned
For the
about.
US.
Sorry.
Okay.
I never heard about this. I've never heard about this. It happened in World War II. It's considered one of the worst atrocities committed during World War II. It's called the
Nanjing Massacre.
the Nanjing Massacre. You've heard of this?
I've heard of a lot of World War II stuff that doesn't
Make mainstream.
come into the history books.
Yeah, like I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this, but I've never heard of it before. And get this. This is what's crazy about it though. There's a TikToker, right? There's this TikToker guy. What?
It just showed like some dude's head just like on a spike when I clicked.
Oh
images,
yeah. So wait, hold on. Let me get into it first. So a TikToker dude, I guess he owns like I don't know what it is, like a pawn shop or something like that, but it's kind of more like, hipstery or a little bit more
Like a vintage store?
kind of like a vintage type store and something like that. And he made a TikTok because someone brought in this old photo book. Okay. this Japanese photo book that it was like their great grandpa or something like that, and they didn't know what to do with it, and they're like, can you sell this for me? And so he was like, all right, cool. And he got it, and he's looking through it, and he's talking about this book. He's like, he's showing it, and it's like this really nice photo album, and he's talking about how he's showing all these like documents that prove that like this is who this person is, and they were they're a photographer.
Yeah.
But then he was talking about how he was talking about the pictures, and he's showing all the pictures, and he's like, these pictures are beautiful, and he's like, not only was this person a really good photographer, but they had a really 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 nice camera in 1945. Okay.
Yeah.
So they had a very expensive camera for 1945, and they took really beautiful pictures. And he's showing all these pictures, and they're really cool, right? And they're all black and white. And he's like, but then he's like, I got to this section, and everything changes. And he's like, I realize what I'm looking at, and he's like, I can't show any of the photos on here because he's like, I'm realizing that I'm looking at very graphic photos of the Nanjing massacre.
Can he find
Okay.
photos of us? Can he find
And
them?
There, if
But
I hit
hold on.
images, they'll.
but
pop
hold
up.
on, so the thing about it's also called the Nanjing rape, right? Or the rape of Nanjing. Basically like 200, it was the Japanese went into like this village in China,
Mhm.
right? And they like massacred like over like 200,000 people. They estimate anywhere between 100 to 200,000 people.
Mhm.
But not only did they massacre them, they like raped them and brutally tortured them and did all these horrible things, like horrible fucking things. And after World War II, the Japanese government like went on this like scourge of like getting rid of all evidence, as much evidence as they could, And so pictures did have surface. There's a lot of pictures up there, but not in like what it was. There's really not a lot of pictures, okay? And so they've been able to, the Japanese have been able to say like, oh, if you bring that up, they say, oh, there's no proof of that really happened. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's just a couple photos, and that could be from anything, right? And so this guy, he has this photo album that has like all these photos, like a ton of photos, and they're like up close and they're graphic, and they show all this shit. And so his TikTok was basically like, hey, people, like, can somebody contact me and tell me like what should I be doing with this? Like, who do I need to get in contact with? Do I get in contact what museums, or like what are the right people?
Yeah.
And then following that, that TikTok blew up in China, right? On like the Chinese TikTok, and it started like circulating because that's like something they've learned
happened.
about happened.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Japanese government and everything has always said like, oh, there's no proof. So it's like a big deal. Like this photo album's like a big deal because it's like this new evidence that came out. And when you look up some of the pictures, they're very graphic. They would like rape girls and then stick bayonets up their vaginas.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
Like
wow.
stick them up there and like keep them in there and shit, or canes and shit like that. They would make daughters rape, or fathers rape their daughters. They would make like guys do homosexual things on each other.
Like the dead bodies, or just the live people?
The live people.
It's fucked up.
They'd say like, oh, you have to rape your daughter, or I'm gonna
Kill her.
shoot your son in the head.
Oh
And
shit.
shit like that, like horrible shit. And you can look up, I mean, go to the Wikipedia page. There's some graphic images just on the Wikipedia page of it, or you can just type in
Here, I'll just
Nanjing
go.
massacre image.
The first one is a head right there. So
Yeah, that's like a baby. There's like dead baby pictures. It's fucked.
it's totally fucked.
That's that image right there.
This one?
I think that's the photo album. Maybe not. I don't know. It could be something different, depending on when it's. Yeah, that's it.
It's
Wow.
hard to tell what's going on in those pictures. Oh,
But no, you can find like go back to the Wikipedia one. You could find
it's a photo
down.
book.
go down. It'll be pictures.
That one right there.
No, there's like it shows one with like something like yeah, right there. See, they got like that's a woman would they stuck something
Oh man.
in her and shit. They would do that to the men too, stick things up their ass and shit. It's fucked up, man.
That
Yeah,
is
it's
fucked
fucked up.
And this dude just like got proof of this shit happening. Like, so I'm wondering what that could turn into. You know, like is the Japanese government going? You know, is
Are they gonna scrub it?
this guy
again?
just start World War II? You
Yeah.
know, or World War III?
Yeah,
Like, we're
holy
gonna have like
shit.
the Russian Ukraine thing happening, and now China and Japan. And like.
Doesn't China just fucking smash on Japan though?
Guess
mean,
not back then. They
I'm-
didn't have the technology. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how that works. We'd have to ask get Dan in here or something.
Yeah, that shit's wild though.
I don't think they had the same technology that the Japanese had at the time.
Like I don't even know like the beef between China and Japan at that time. I don't even understand what was happening then.
Second Sino-Japanese War.
That's how much I don't know about
Yeah.
World War II.
It's fucking crazy.
Like which one was the Trump? China or Japan? You know what I mean? Like I don't even know the politics of
Yeah.
it. Like I
It's
don't
crazy.
know.
War is hell, man.
Where's I thought that masculine. We need war.
I don't think we need war. Who said that?
You
No, I didn't.
didn't you?
No, I said it's normal for boys to want to train in martial like activities and stuff like that, like martial arts or using, learning how to use like rifles to hunt and stuff like that. That's just normal masculine behavior, but I don't think war is normal.
I got a clip of you on here being like,
What?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
want war. I love war.
Who says that? Yeah, no one fucking says that.
I'll make it happen.
No.
I don't got nothing else.
You got nothing else?
No.
Did you guys see that Lizzo speech?
No.
Yeah, she won.
Unfortunately.
The award. She won some award or some shit, and she was talking about how like oppressed
Oh god.
she was or some shit. It's like, bitch, you don't look oppressed.
Yeah, she was like
All
talking
right?
about
You can't
voting.
be fucking 400 pounds and oppressed.
They're like Breitbart was like showing her with
Oh,
like
God.
Bentleys and shit.
Where's this one dress that she had at that award ceremony? It's like gigantic. But she's gigantic though, so
Yeah,
mean,
she was talking
this
about
is like
how
her
important it
dress.
is to vote so that they can end the oppression that they're facing.
disgusting.
As she shoves fucking, I don't know, buckets of fucking something in her face. You know?
Oh yeah, I know. But okay, yeah. Oh Lord.
That was the MTV VMA Awards dress.
Yeah, I
What,
mean,
that garbage bag.
It looks like a trash bag or like a parachute.
That's good. Well, yeah.
Secret Hideout podcast. Shitting on women.
Fat
Again.
shaming.
Fat shaming.
Well, she
No,
said
it
something
was-
stupid,
it
bro.
was
Like, you
dumb.
gotta, you can't say something stupid like that.
She routinely says something stupid, and she's influencing. She's an influencer, you know. She has a voice.
Yeah.
She's been given one.
That's what you want to end on, Lizzo?
Stupid voice. It's a woman's voice.
Oh, God. Check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, tell her where
Yeah,
to find us.
wrap it up. It's a goodie. It's episode 1, season 2.
I
Check
like
it out
that.
on YouTube. Check it out on Instagram, Secret Hideout Podcast.
Yeah.
Soon to have a Rumble, maybe. If you're listening on Rumble, this could be the first one on Rumble.
Yeah.
So, share that shit.
Can you listen to Rumble though? Like, and you can only watch on Rumble probably.
Unless you pay or something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't live stream on Rumble until you have a certain amount of subscribers. It's like TikTok in that sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't live stream anyways.
No, I mean, sometimes I'll pre-show a little music, but
Yeah.
that's it. That'll be on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, like always, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And please always do your own research. And we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.